All right, number 9 on worksheet 5. 2 cables of length 300 and 270 extend from the top of a television antenna to the level ground on opposite sides of the antenna. So there's our antenna. 300. The other side's a little bit shorter. 270. The longer cable makes an angle of 48 degrees with the ground. Find the acute angle that the shorter cable makes with the ground. So that's angle A, or what we'll just call angle A, so we have something to call it. And the distance between the cables on the ground. So that distance right there. All right, this is set up really nicely for a law of sines problem, right? Because I've got across from each other. So you can kind of ignore the antenna because I'm looking at the big triangle. So sine 48 over 270 equals sine of A over 300. 300 sine 48 divided by 270, and then inverse sine that. And I better be careful because anytime I do inverse sine, I have to think about that there might be another answer. 180 minus the answer. Now, look at my picture. Which one of those answers do we think is right? 55 or 124? 55. 124 doesn't make sense. So sometimes, especially in word problems, you can easily make sense of the loss of the ambiguous case. So there's my first answer. My second answer, my distance that I need to find, I really, again, need to focus on the big triangle, not the TV antenna. I need to look at that thing as a triangle. And I think I can do law of sines again if I know this full angle up here. Again, it would be helpful if I could just ignore that middle piece right in there, because that's not really what I want to look at. I don't know if that helps or hurts. I'm looking at the big triangle. So 48, 55.6, which means I can subtract from 180 to get that top angle. So 180 minus the other two. So that entire top angle, the whole thing, 76.339. And now I'm set up to do another law of sines. Angle side pair, angle side pair. So sine of 48 over 270 equals sine of 76.339 over D or X or L or whatever you wanted to call that distance. D sine 48 equals 270 sine 76.339. Let the calculator handle all the work. $353.043 meters. Again, the check is the biggest side across from the biggest angle, and it is. So I have at least some confidence in that answer.